Heyo, folks. It's Cloaked Games. I still haven't figured out what my actual intro is. We're doing procedural generation today with GenScripts, which is my library for terrain generation in Game Maker. So we'll be updating some old code, basically. Let me pull up the to-do list like we have before. Here we go. My gigantic to-do list. I now have a percentage done counter up here, which is just kind of fun, I guess. And what I want to start on today is this section because I think it will be a fun subject to stream. I think working on the mazes will be pretty cool. At least, well, not this stuff. This stuff down here is annoying, but creating these three things is basically what I'm trying to do today on stream. Then I'll do the more boring stuff like writing documentation after the stream. But yeah, let me open my GitHub desktop. And cool, I'm all good to go on the mazes. So let's open the maze page and take a look. This is all old code that I need to update. I don't know if prim or backtrack will work or not. We'll see. Maze create, game end. Oh man. Welcome in, Ivinsky. I'm sorry to report that today I will be doing useful code. I know that that makes it less exciting, but... Well, first off the bat, I think these should all be named Gen Maze Create with the algorithm, because that distinguishes them from the functions that just do other stuff with the mazes. So these will be all the create mazes, so let me note that I did that in my notes for people who might want to eventually update from 2.0 to 3.0. Okay, so that's what they do. They create a function. They create a maze. Yep. Nice. Fresh from scratch. So yeah, let's start with gen maze create and then do destroy and then prim and backtrack. And first of all, I'm going to change these to W and H because I hate that width and height have different lengths. Let's name this maze, because that's what it is. Nope. Okay. Did coding this morning, but apparently the 2 hours I have done other things. Well, I guess I wasn't coding today at all. I was importing artwork, come to think of it. So I'll blame that for the fact that my typing is widgy. Yeah, it's fair enough. It is true. Oh, I need to do... Also, my fingers are kind of cold. I put my gloves on. Maybe it will help. I mean, that looks correct to me. Gen maze create. All right, all that is good. Now let me find Prim's algorithm. I'll link that here in the notes as well. Mazes. Prim's algorithm. We'll actually go over this briefly because we're going to use it. Maybe not. Like maybe this just works fresh off and I don't have to do anything with this. Unlikely. We'll see though. Now does... Yeah, okay. This is Prim's algorithm. You basically take any unconnected node and connect it with a nearby unconnected node. And then you go randomly to any of the ones that have nearby nodes still. Using DS lists SMH. To be fair, Ivinsky. Well, you're correct both first off. Second of all, this code is 5-6 years old, which is the main reason. And I'm not necessarily going to change that because I'd rather just get it working than replace them with arrays. But when we go through this, I might change those with arrays. Also, I'm trying to support LTS, so I don't even get the new array functions, which means functionally they're almost the same. And here's a maze generated with Prim's algorithm. I think I remember how this works, so I should be able to figure it out from the code. I've implemented this more than anything else because I used it for the other things. What I could do... Yeah, well, first off, instead of doing this QX and QY, I'm going to use one list with points in it. And I think I'm still going to use a list just so that because that's how other code works, but yeah, like that. Okay, so let's update these parameters. WH, height. We start with a random initial point, and we add that to our list. Yes. It's like, do I even have array push? I do have array push, so array delete. I'm just going to use the lists. I don't care. So I want to make a dungeon generator system that uses prefab dungeon rooms and makes a floor out of the pieces. GenScripts can do that. If you just want to use GenScripts. I can show you how sometime. We might do that today even. Okay, so now we're going to do this instead. I'll use x1 and y1 for the points, and xx and yy for iterating. But yeah, that's what these functions do. They can take lists of gen terrain grids and paste them into a maze using rules. It's pretty neat. Okay. DS list size, positions. Okay, what's going on here? This is checking the total number of surrounding cells. I think I have a function that should do this with less steps. This is wrong. This should be index and var position. Hello, fingers. I would like you to be dexterous, please. Yeah, this can do some cleaning up. What? I see. Delta Rune Lo-Fi. There we go. Very nice. Still haven't played Delta Rune. Or Undertale for that matter. I really should do that. Maybe on stream, but also... I just haven't been wanting to stream games recently. I almost streamed Paper Mario or T2YD64, which is a cool ROM hack that ports Thousand Year Door mechanics into the first game. And then I thought, I don't care. And then the remaster got announced, and now I really wish I had. But I'm halfway through that playthrough already, so... Thousand Year G? I don't know. Okay, so that fixes those. Yeah, this can be way cleaner. Let's test this though, because I think it should work as it is, and then I'll clean it up further. Because I'd like this code to be easily modifiable and, you know, clean, basically. In order to test it though, I think I need to make sure I have Jinmei's draw, which is what I'm going to use for debugging this. Wait, where is it? Here it is. Okay, that looks pretty good. Jinmei's width, Jinmei's height. Praying on these working correctly. I'm gonna go clean them up in a second, but okay. Got my thoughts cleared. Let us see. I just need to make a maze with Prim and then draw it. I'm going to manually code that for now and then add proper debug support for mazes after that. After I know it works, then I'll add debug support. But I don't want to have to debug the debug in order to debug. Okay. This is really rudimentary, and there's a memory leak already here. What? What did I do wrong? This would help. Oh, Jinmei's height doesn't work, I bet. Oh, should be fine. What's the actual crash here? I should read it. Jinmei's create prim. Oh. I missed one. Oh, hey! It works. Ship it? Yeah, it's done. That's Arborshire, folks. Okay, so first optimization I see here. These three things are the same. They just have different positions. So I would like to do it one time down here at the bottom and just use new posts or new X and new Y for the three spots. New X, new X. Oh. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, because of the direction thing, it's not quite. Nice bitwise operations. I need to take this more slowly than I have been. Let's see here. This still works. Okay. Yeah, it's changed grid with maze. That's an easy change. And I think GenMay's set should actually assume that you want it to be connected. What does this mean here? Connected, huh? Gender. Value, and then directed should be false. Okay. Okay, assess this before I do something ambitious. Okay, so right off the bat, this is unnecessary. This is unnecessary. This is unnecessary. Power. Here we go. Heck yeah, I just did math on stream. I can get sent my reward now. I win the internet. Okay, I think this is silly. Thank you, Ivinsky. Let me look at bitwise operations now. Wait a second. Bitwise operators. Those are the, I forgot what those are called. The ternary operator? That's what you just sent. Do we have binary? Hold on a second. They added binary notation, right? When did they do that? Zero B. Okay, so it's just not an LTS. Yeah, I know about binary shifting. That's what I'm doing. But I was just wondering about actually typing it as binary, which can't do right now. So I want the opposite of the or, which is the not and. So that's what I did there, but I'm just trying to make sure that there isn't a cleaner way of writing it. Not for any real good reason, just because I'm bothered by it. Okay. And not number. You could write it as hex. That's true. Ah, LTS has hex. Let's just do it this way instead. Yeah, this is going to cause some issues, I think, but they should be fixable issues. And now the direction is a binary and a constant that can be used for things, if so desired. And then again here, we just do this. And here, not equals 0. No more switch statement. It's clean. I hate that these two lines aren't the same length. Anyways, that's this is not gonna work, right? Unless I use Jinmei's get for everything. Oh, hell yeah. I'm on fire. I don't feel like I'm on fire. I'm very tired, but okay, so now what I'm also going to do is say if it's not a one-way, we'll call it again. You are due for an obvious and stupid mistake that takes you hours to fix. Yeah, I know. How about this? Instead of doing that, I will write documentation for a few hours. That's just as miserable, but more productive. Can I negotiate that one at least? Okay, so then if it's not one way, we'll just call set again on the other side, which I think means I need to do some math to get the offset. I do not control the program gods. Oh no, if anyone did, I thought it might be you. Where is Jindir? Is it here? Wait. Let's just put this in mazes. That does not help. Jindir is a tractor? Oh. Uh-oh. What? Wait a second. I don't know anything about tractors. It's actually John Deere? Oh yeah, John Deere. Good old John Deere. Shout out Mr. Deere. Joke is joke. Rarely have such wise words been said. Yo! Welcome in, Kathy. Dev Kathy, yes. We've been doing math on stream today. Now I'm trying to figure out how I want to get the offset from these values. We could just do another mega switch statement. Like, here's the gist of it. Thank you, Ivinsky. I'm just gonna do this for now, and I'll think about it after I get this working. Yeah, like this. Break statement. Why is that? Math? Yes. Math and math. I did some bitwise operations without even checking the documentation first. Okay, so that should work, which will let me, as one more step towards cleaning up this nasty code, should let me do this. I can delete the second line of genmaze set. Okay, let's test this. Well, this looks totally correct. Now I wish I knew for sure where the problem was. Wait, hold on. Let's just real quick test this. There it is. Yeah. I wish I had a webcam right now. Use any masks or shifts? No, not yet. Well, maybe. Depends on what you mean. I'm just using one value to keep track of what direction the rooms are connected with adjacent rooms. This almost looks right. What did I do? Right should be x plus 1. Up is y minus 1. Left is x minus 1. That's right. Direction down is y plus 1. Okay, so let's see if commenting this out makes it work correctly. This is a Zelda dungeon theme, perfect for making mazes. Okay. Oh. This is wrong. No. LTS has binary shifts. LTS just doesn't have writing binary directly. You can do shifts. And by that I mean the 0B, this notation doesn't work in LTS. I think that was added like .6 or something. So hopefully next LTS we'll get some of those things. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to simplify. Let me see if this does allow me to comment out or delete these second lines. Link to the past. Okay, I wrote all that to delete 4 lines of code here. I can get this trimmed down. See, here's the thing. I can get all 4 of these things to be a single math operation with 2 lines of code at the end. And this can be done in, well, yeah, let's clean this up next because I think I already have. Let me think. Jinmei's get. Oh, I met another dev gal at a coffee shop where I was working. Nice. Don't know if I trust her yet. Fair enough. It's hard to trust the dev gals. They're staring into your soul with those blank coffee-filled eyes. I mean, I'm so sad because this works, but I'm not happy with it. Like, I really shouldn't hamper, but do your opposite. Okay. Just for testing. This lets me make this cleaner. Oh, it doesn't. Still in these positions. Venn diagram of programming and a nerd is a circle. Yes, they are the same thing. Well, there are nerds that aren't programmers, right? Like, you know, people who are really into Star Wars. But certainly, the programmer circle is fully within the nerd circle. Okay, I'm gonna settle with this for now. Mostly so I don't have to write any extra functions, like this one. And this works. I mean, it's not beautiful, but it's really unnecessary for me to change this. It does work. Let me just get Gen Maze set cleaned up. Let's work on Maze Backtrack. It's gonna be also horrible. Oh my god. Okay. More of a Mobius strip. Could be. Okay, first off, don't need these. That's great. You still believe that all programmers are masochistic in some way? At least for me, it's not really that, but that the satisfaction from fixing the problem kind of makes up for the pain of doing it. Right? I don't enjoy the agony of fixing the bug. I just am really pleased when it is fixed. This just a disaster. This? Wow. Okay, let's get it working before I fix stuff. This is silly though. This can be just a do while or do until, I think. Wait, let's just run this and see if it works. Yeah, it's like the endorphins I get after running. Yeah, same feeling. I fixed it. Aha. Ah, very good. This is a much prettier maze, by the way. The way it works is it traverses randomly until it can't anymore, and then it goes backwards to the next branching point and branches from there, which means you get much longer paths without as many dead ends compared to Prim's algorithm. In general, Backtrack is just a better, like, just prettier mazes. But Prims can be good if you do want a more closely interconnected dungeon. Okay, time to clean up. Let's change this into 2 until, and the opposite of that, until the size equals 0. And then we don't need this. Heck yeah. Worked. Okay, so then instead of these 2 lists, next change I can do is implement positions again. You're using graphs like we talked about before, and recursion. This isn't really a graph. Well, yes, you can think of it like that. This is just a grid where every cell has a connection or not with adjacent cells. So yeah, it's a graph. This is much older than us talking about graphs though. This code I made in high school. But yeah, I mean, I've been interested in procedural generation and graph things since before I even knew what graphs were. Let's see here. There is array pop, which would make this cleaner to use arrays instead for this part. I think I'm still gonna not do that yet, but when I come back through and clean up both the functions later because of my agony about how ugly they are, then I might. There is no surrounding options. Wow. Nice grammar. High school me. Do that instead. See if this works. Excellent. I'm trying to figure out what this queue list thing is doing. It's the one for finding the random direction. It's the random walk navigation, like. Oh, so here we check for any empty rooms and we add them as an option to the list. Queue list is just such a weird. Let me just rename it to options. Like, one way I could clean this up is if I had like a little bit more framework for like handling points. And then I would need framework for like this also. So like, for instance, this, all four of these could what could it look like? Let me think. So this is bounds checking, which I would want to wrap up inside of this part. So I wouldn't need any of this, because there would be a gen maze get, right? Which would specify an X and a Y. And return the raw value at that position. And then it would be gender X, gender Y, this would be oh, notes developed, make a wrap for array inbounds? Yes. I have, oh, not in this project, but I have DS grid inbounds, and I think, yeah, gen grid inbounds is what I use for that, for this. It's very handy, just for being able to read code. I mean, it wouldn't be that much more clean, because then I need this like weird array where I'm like, like I have to do this for each of the 4 directions too. Now, if I had like something like that, and then Jin Mei's get could just take a point. That's obnoxious, though. And at some point, I'm gonna make a new lib and call it for functional utility resources. Sure. Similarly, you could also, I think there's a few that exist if you just wanted to contribute what you've got. I've been meaning to do that, like the toolbox that Alice is working on. Alice, that's who's doing it, right? Or I think that's Alice. No, I'm not sure. I think I have a terrible memory. And if it's just about the name of it, you could clone the toolbox and just rename it for her. See if you get more downloads than them. Backronyms. Guess it's fine for now. It works. I hate it. I see all this copy-pasted code, and I know it could be different. Okay, one thing I will do is instead of this 1, 2, 3, 4, I will use right, left, up, down, or right, up, left, down. Oh, here, but it's an else because it's gonna... Oh no, this is fine. I'm gonna do that as a joke. Could be. Okay, so that at least removes some magic numbers. And it still works. Like, imagine at this part, I'm just fixated on this code could be so much better and I just don't quite know how to do it. But imagine if this part looked like this instead. So first of all, gen maze, set maze. XX, YY, that's all correct. And instead of gender, we have a direction variable. Okay. And then we say XX equals dir get X offset. That. And then we don't need this whole switch statement. That just goes here. Well, first of all, we can do that. Why not? Oh, well, hold on. Okay. This'll work. So then it's just this, instead of this switch statement, I would like it to be this is unnecessary. I mean, hey, that's nice. That's much nicer. You've contributed to fur. It's true. It's true. Let's see. Like, I know this could be one line. 2 lines, technically. And this could be simpler, but not. Ah yes, Avinsky has posted array inbounds. Yep, very good. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that's a super handy one. Wait a second. So here we're adding plus check. Where I could just subtract from check when I add this. Yeah, my head is a lot more complex. Sitting down and doing it, yep, it's gonna save you a few lines for every loop. That Alice would take that? Yeah, I think so. If there isn't one already. Better yet, if you do one for like the other data structures, like list and grid and 2D arrays. But yeah, that on its own is handy. Array length actual. Now that's not fair. Okay, so this, what I want to end up with is this. Yeah, so I just want to do, like, the logic was backwards this whole time. Because I was thinking I needed to count how many rooms there were. A lot of Undertale today? Yeah, it feels like there's just a lot of Undertale music to make remixes of. Oh my god. What's going on? Yeah, so if we just check for 4, and then we subtract 1 if we find a valid option. In fact, we have a whole array for options. We don't need this variable at all. And look at that, there are no surrounding options. Sorry. Options equals 0. So much more readable. Okay, comment that out before I delete it. This should work. Okay. Very good. Okay. Build a list of all 4 valid options. If there are none of them, do this whole thing. High school me was a mad lad. He did what worked. Oh my gosh, that's so relieving. This is why I like programming. I think I'm euphoric about how much code I just deleted. Finally, get out of my life, code. I didn't want you anyways. And for my Sega household. Nice, nice. I am a Nintendo household myself. I should try Sonic, actually. Okay, this code is at least readable. I want to rewrite the code as old. I'm using LTS. To be fair, I didn't. I stopped rewriting prim. No. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. I'm in agony. This is still... This could be 6 lines shorter. I could do this in 1 line and do this in 1 line. But it's just way more compact. Yeah. I don't want to look at prim. I'm going to open prim again, guys. Oh, wait. Hold on. I could do the same thing here, though. Okay. Very good, very good. I can clean that up. I will have to do the count thing here, because... instead of this list... Wait a second. Wait a second. This music is perfect for my brain. Firing off on all cylinders. Okay, we just do the same thing as backtrack algorithm. We pick options, and then... we grab our direction from the options. And then our switch statement here, instead of these things, it's these things. Okay. Please let this work. Mario was tough when I tried it, just more practice. Could be. Holy cow. Peace be with me. Thank God. It's still not perfect, but it's so much better. I genuinely feel euphoric. It's incredible. I need to update the comments and the Deus doc and the documentation. By the time I'm done with that, I'll have regret dunning it. But let's just take a look real quick here. Okay. Look at this. That's been all replaced with this. Okay, so I think the only improvement that's left would technically be, well, whatever's left would require a point object and like a custom getter that would check like this. This could be done with a getter. Yeah, so if I gen maze get direct instead of direction. Wait. You scared me. I hope you're using it. Yes, I am. I am. Hold on. Y'all, I'm unbelievably pleased with myself. Okay, so now I can check for any doors, and I can have this have out of bounds checking. Now this technically should be gen maze inbounds, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. Adding the function to your own thing as well, very nice. Okay, so I did this. Where did I forget? Oh, this, I'm missing a parenthesis. Very good. And this is prim. Let's see if I did it correct, if this works. Ah, damn. So I thought, okay. Okay, so the problem here is I need the out of bounds to return false? This is the inbounds. I need the out of bounds to return true for this. I guess since I'm just doing it. Is this right? I should make an internal function that does this specifically. Let me make sure it works on backtrack as well, and I didn't get them mixed up. And then I'll do that. I'll make an internal function just to make sure that it works. Got lost. Wait. Okay, mazes. This is for creating mazes to treat out of rooms as invalid connection targets. That should be clear enough to future me when I clean this up in part 2. I will do this better, because this is weird behavior for most users. I would imagine this should return false if out of bounds, or maybe just undefined, in which case I shouldn't check inbounds at all for genMazeGet. What does genGridGet return out of bounds? Undefined. Okay, that's what maze should do. So then I want to be not. Wait a second. Not equal to 0. I don't know if this will work, but this will be a Boolean, right? So what if instead I'm using backtrack? Why would this be any different? Wait a second. That can't be. Did I just find a legitimate reason why equals equals false? That can't be right. That has to be illegal, right? Incredibly cursed. Is this real? Am I dreaming? This is dream code, right? Like, and not like good dream code, just like weird. Holy cow. That is so strange. It's bad, I don't like it. Yeah, me either. It has to evaluate first. Well, what I'm basically saying is I know that this function will return undefined, true or false, this function. Undefined, true or false. And I want this statement to evaluate as true only if this one returns false. I mean, what I would do. You can just. Is there a way to do this cleaner? Please tell me. One option would be like if this was -1 and then this just returned the direct value, right? I could just return this part and then compare that to 0 myself. And then the undefined result would be a negative number or something. To be more correct. I think there's also, oh, what is it called? Is this what that, what is it called? There's a thing for it. The nullish operator, right? Ternary operands? Yeah, something like that. There's nullish. I think this might be what I'm looking for. Oh, perfect. Now, is this in LTS? Yeah, nullish. Okay, so the syntax for that would be like this. Wait. maybe not quite that. Maybe it's this. Let me try it the first way first, the one that I think will crash. Is it on? Let's go back to backtrack because that's the one I changed. I was gonna type those. Oh, raccoon paws. Okay, so I think this might still crash because this is gonna try to do the not operation first. Yes. Now, if nullish is in LTS, this should work if I understand the documentation. Okay. I wish the documentation had like notes for when things were added. Hello, Dragonite. Yes. Yeah, that said illegal undefined null use. I think it did. Let's run it again. Undefined / null use. Just write a wrapper function. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out this nullish thing because that is the right solution. I'm gonna have to mute the music for a second. Another way could just be with the single question mark operation, which is how you would have done it before. We can do this. No, that won't work. Not cleanly. Maybe make a little playground problem project. Yeah. I actually think that this doesn't... I think this should be correct. I think this doesn't work in LTS. Oh, you know what I can do to test that? Yeah, the right operand is given if it's... That's what I understand it as. Let me just safety commit and then load this in .8. Oh, first of all, let me do it like this. I'm going to fix it so that this version works with this scuffed code. This is the one that works, right? Even though it's curse. Okay. Let me safety commit, and then just see if it works in latest instead of trying to find the patch notes. I don't know if GML, C++ pretty much takes your whole brain. Yeah. What's better, undefined or undefined behavior? I don't like how cursed it is. I know how to fix it. Like, I already know what I should do actually, but I'm just stuck on trying to understand it, you know? Okay. So first of all, let's make sure nothing crashes on its own. Gotta remove all the debug. Okay. Okay, so then let's do this again. Inside the parentheses should crash. Outside the parentheses should work correctly if I understand how it works. Okay. Okay, good news. I was already doing it wrong. What I should do is test, like Kathy suggested, I should test. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna make a sandbox project, but I will just run some show debug message here in a global script so that I know how it works. Well, we've sort of found the issue. We found that it was my fault and not the lack of existence in GameMaker. Okay. Specified expression if the given value is undefined or pointer null. So if input is undefined, then it will return the second thing. Otherwise, it will return input. Okay. So so this should show B in our output log, which is 1. Oh, where is it? There it is. Okay. And if A is something else, like 5, 4, this should show 4 in our output log. Just remove the first exclamation mark. Let me look again. So this can be false, or true, or undefined. This is always going to be false unless it's true. But I want to add the option if it's false. If this whole thing is false, I do want to add the option. No, I didn't expect that. Like, this isn't, you're trying to invert null. Oh my God, you're right. Thank you so much. Incredible. Okay. So this does have to be on the outside, though. I'm still going to run it on the inside just to see that I'm understanding it correctly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because this inversion applies to that true once it's done. Yep. The value of the function doesn't matter. You're just evaluating the if. Yep. Yes, thank you. Welcome in, Bearman. We just fixed some cursed code. And I learned the nullish operator. Let's put this here. And let me just create prim as well. Okay, it all works. It has been a ride. Okay, so yes, what remains is I could do stuff with points instead and like calculate these offsets based on the direction. But the easiest way would just to have this switch statement inside of a function anyways. So may as well just keep it how it is. This is now 20 lines, and it was like 60 lines when we started today. But yeah, and I'm glad you all were here, and I'm glad at Bearman you could stop in, but I am going to end the stream now. It's been over an hour to my normal length, and I feel like I'm quite happy with the progress we made on these two functions, making them work and cleaning them up. And what's left to do next is update all the comments and the documentation, which I could stream, but would not be particularly exciting, and it's better for me to take a break now. So I will see you all another day. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.